This is John Harrington with Photo Business News. We're at the Javits Center in New York City at the PhotoPlus Expo. We're going to head down to the show floor and talk to Tom Kennedy, who's in the ASMP booth, about what his plans are as the next executive director of ASMP come January 1, 2015. Tom's got a storied career, having spent 10 years as director of photography at National Geographic, also worked at the Washington Post, and really launched the digital team for WashingtonPost.com. But Tom's got some ideas about where he wants to go and some of the things he wants to do to reconnect ASMP with the membership. So let's go have a conversation with Tom. So we're here with Tom Kennedy. Tom, coming January 1st, 2015, you're going to be the new executive director for ASMP. I'd like to sit down at some point and talk to you further. In full disclosure, I serve on the board of ASMP, so I make sure that we're clear on that. But tell me, what are you, this is your first photo show, really, I think, even though you have, many, many years in the industry, but what are your thoughts kind of as you're coming into the ASMP role?
Well, I think there's a couple of things that are really going through my mind. One is the idea of building community, and the essential role the community has in supporting individual photographers. And I think helping us, really get that going is a good thing. I also am thinking a lot about what the changes that technology is continuing to roil the media industry, and how we might adapt to really meet the challenges that that's imposing. I think those two things are probably top of mind at this point.
Great. So now, with your decades of experience in the industry, you're bringing a different perspective, and I think that that's really going to be useful for the members of the society. When you what do you see as your first 1 to 3 month, kind of 6 month, game plan? If you've even thought that far ahead, because I know this is all very new to you.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Obviously, I want to connect with the members early on and connect with chapter presidents around the country and really get a feel for what they're going through right now. What are the things that they consider pressing priorities? At the same time, I really want to keep an eye on the advocacy issues that the ASMP has historically done so well at working through, and make the necessary contacts on Capitol Hill and other places that can really serve us well in that arena, as well as working with Judy and others to continue to examine the educational programs that the ASMP has produced and see how we can really maximize those to good effect.
Great. Well, I know that you've got about half a dozen other appointments in the next 10 minutes, so I won't keep you anymore, but I thank you so much for taking a few minutes to chat, and we look forward to hopefully sitting down in the future with you and talking to you more.
My pleasure,
Great.
John.
Thanks so much. All right, great. Thanks a lot.